me over.
Yes, you've come a long way.
As my mom got older and her disease became more advanced, it became obvious that she was not going to be able to stay in her home, even though that's what she wanted. We had hospice care for her for a long time, but it just got to be that she needed somebody there all the time. So we had decided it was time for her to relocate to an assisted living facility. And my brother, who had moved here from Portland so that he could be with family, was heard about you, and you were recommended to us to use. So we met up with you. That's when you met my mom, and your presentation was just, it put us at ease. It gave us the confidence to know you were going to take care of us. And as we were going through this all for the first time, it just really felt secure to know that you had everything under control and that you were going to get the job done. That was the big thing, is that you were like, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to get you the best of what I can get. So yeah, that's what really made me decide to use your services. And then, we had the pre-closing document release, whatever, for my mom. And then maybe it was 2 weeks after, I think, she passed unexpectedly. So there was kind of a timeout, and then figuring out what things were going to need to happen. And you were very respectful. And I just knew you were the right person. So once I controlled the estate, we got things going to get the house sold for my mom. So yeah, that's kind of where we went. And then it was just from there. So it just turned out great. I think it's just the whole going back and forth and having unexpected things pop up that you're not prepared for. And you did a great job of trying to prepare us and saying, let's get a pre-inspection so we can be ahead of anything. All of your suggestions about making the house look more presentable to buyers, not so much about the seller. They were all great information that I think really helped speed up the sale. I think if we had just kind of said, here it is, and somebody can buy it, it would have been on the market for a lot longer. So that surprised me the most, is just finding out things that are not good with the house, that you think everything was fine. Well, first of all, I kind of thought, oh my gosh, my mom's been living in a house with radon that's been out of control. I just wanted to tell everybody in that community, go get your condominium tested, because who knows how long that level's been that way. So that was the first thing. Then the second thing was, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose this sale and I'm going to have to start over from scratch. And then it was, I don't even know how I'm going to get it fixed, because in a condominium, I only have access to the inside. I can't do anything on the outside. But you were on it every step of the way. You were able to help me, guide me through here's what we're going to do, here's who we're going to contact. I'll get in touch with the HOA and get all of that straightened out. I don't know where I would have even known to go without having you on our side. So that's very, very appreciative. I knew I was in good hands the entire time. I didn't have any worries. I think it was after the painting of the house and getting it ready for sale that I said, he's really looking out for us. And then, Jason, you kept in good contact with me and my siblings through the whole thing. And then when I was starting to feel the stress, and my brothers weren't really being communicative, and what they were saying I didn't really agree with, so I kind of was able to just talk with you one-on-one, because you were representing me, to just say, here's what I think, here's what I believe, and we were on the same page. I hope so. You made it seem that way. But I think we were both thinking, what is in the best interest of the buyer? It's not just about selling the home. So, you kind of kept it good for both sides. You wanted the best for me as the seller, but you also wanted the best for the buyer. So I think that it was at that moment when you and I kind of had a sidestep and texted each other that I was like, yeah, this was the best decision I made. And you were really good. You really helped me. And when I was really stressed and really worried, because I've never done any of this before. I've 30 years ago, I built a house with my husband and we are still living there today. So I've never really bought a house and I've never sold a house. So I didn't know anything. And you took that knowledge and information and helped me through everything that I needed. Oh, I guarantee you the sale wouldn't have gone through. My house would still be on the market. I mean, you were very, very communicative, weekly emails, keeping us in the loop on what was going on. You know, I felt like we were your only sale. Like, I just feel like you were giving us one-on-one, and I don't think big, huge, like realtor companies would give you that kind of service. Well, I didn't get as much for the house as I wanted. But I also got more than I was willing to accept. Does that make sense? I was like, you know, if the worst case scenario is X many dollars, but I would really love to have this many dollars, it fell in the middle, so it all worked out. I think it's fine. Yeah, and I think it was a good settlement for the issues that the house has. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I don't have to worry about that house anymore. And the property taxes and the HOA and the homeowner's insurance and everything else that gets tied into owning a home that's not yours. I would tell them, talk to a few different people, tell them exactly what you want, and give them a chance to explain their process and explain how things work. One of the things that you did was have a great presentation, both in writing and, if we wanted to, watching videos like this. But you're very straightforward, you're very honest, you have a plan in place and you stick to that plan. And the communication stays very open and very honest. Like, I felt fine telling you what I needed to tell you. So at moments I thought, he's gonna think I'm a horrible person. But yeah, you took it with stride and you managed very well. Even from the beginning, when we got the first bid with our first offer, we've got an offer and here it is. And I was like, okay, what do I say about that? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Like, is that a good offer? Is it a bad offer? What comes with it? So again, you were right there and you were just like, well, here's what they're on. And I was able to come back and say, well, do I do this or what do I do? And you said, I think this is good. And I trusted you when you were telling me this is good, that's what I should go with. So that process went really well. And at the time I was in another state. So I was fortunate to be able to communicate with you even when I wasn't around. If you're thinking about buying or you're thinking about selling, my honest opinion is just ask Justak. Thank you so much.
Ask Justak. Ask Justak. You should just ask Justak. Ask Justak. You should just ask Justak. You should just ask